Yes, I can hear someone growling. It's you. I've just started. Why are you there? You shouldn't be anywhere near my factory. Of which, here it's here, and it's looking rather magnificent. Not you. The factory. The factory here is definitely getting a bit compact, I would say. We're definitely needing more space. Yes, going vertical is fine to an extent. In the off time, what I've actually done is create a bigger foundation elsewhere so that I can build what will eventually, hopefully, will become like a big mega factory. So I'll show you that, but what I want to show first is you can just see in the distance there that the coal factory that we set up last time has evolved a little bit more. So I've got, I think now double the amount of coal power generators over there, and I've tidied things up. I'll take us over there for a tour of it first after I kill this guy. Here is the magnificence now that is this coal factory that I've got set up, and I am sure there's 18 of them, which I think is producing something like 1.3 or not 1,335 megawatts. I think that's 1.3 gigawatts if those units are right, and I think I've got things looking a little bit better. The only issue is I really can't traverse along the middle of that. I didn't really think about it because you need to like jump over a conveyor belt, duck underneath one of the pipes, but it's up and running. I've had to build a couple of more of those water extractors. Yeah, this might be a bit loud, but you can see it's a little bit difficult to traverse in here. Can't even get past this bit. But all of the machines, I do believe even the end ones here, have gotten the maximum amount of coal required. So they're doing absolutely brilliant, and as you can see, yeah, the 1350 megawatts there, absolutely perfect. And we are using about 300 to 400 megawatts at a time, just depending on what's being produced. So it's looking not too bad. I could always put power slugs in there and increase that power if I really needed to. It just, like, it'd use more coal. But I've got loads of it, because I found out that coal node that we might put the miner onto is actually a pure one, so we're getting lots of it out at the same time. I'll follow this conveyor belt down here and show you why it's maybe here. So I do have 2 miners down here operating on pure limestone nodes as well, and that's creating concrete for me coming out. The limestone that I've got back at the small factory there, it's on an impure node, so it is pulling up some concrete but just not fast enough compared to this. And as you can see, these are leading all the way back to our base. I've got concrete for absolute days here, but I've been needing a lot of concrete for this build that I'll show you shortly. There was just a little bit of it over in the distance there, but I'll get over to it because this is going to be the next big project that I take on, and it's a big project actually. So we've got 4 storage units here. It's a shame that they're not the doublers, otherwise I could have gotten a lot more concrete in, but as you can see, they're absolutely full. All of them are full of concrete, which is grand. Like this one gets filled up and then it takes up to the next one, then the next one, and then the next one. So all of those are absolutely full of concrete. So I'm not going to run out of that anytime soon. So the new big project that I'm working on is just in the distance there. You might be able to just see some of the foundations I've put down. I say some foundations. This has had a lot of concrete go into it. It's just behind the poison rock over there. But I'm thinking that factory up there is quite small. It's doing fine for the base parts just now, but I'm needing something so much bigger for now that we can do steel in particular, or much bigger builds here. So creating a whole new mega factory to the side here is going to be the next project, which you can see I've already made a start on. Right, things are looking a bit strange here, but there is a method to the madness. I'll have a look at it in a second. Let's go up here first just to kind of have an overlook of the kind of size that I'm going to be dealing with. You can see the kind of scale that we're talking about here. This is where all the concrete has been coming real handy. I believe it's 21 blocks long or wide. I'm not sure how many it is long, just how many I need really, because I'll need to extend further out the bigger this factory gets here. But in the middle, I'm going to create another bus system. I'll give myself a lot more room to put some more belts in. I just need to tidy up and find a good way to kind of get ore from whatever node to here. One issue that I had with the factory over the way was I kept having to jump up and over the like conveyor belts. So what I've done, as you can see with the glass floors that we've now got, is I've got conveyor belts coming from the main belt, but they come down a floor and then they feed under it, and then they'll feed straight into the machines to the side. I believe I've got 3 machines here all set up giving me iron plates at the moment, so I'm going to do the same for all of the other kind of base components as well. And if I could get some better walls in, then I could kind of tidy this a little bit better so you wouldn't even see that. This would just be like a massive corridor with kind of doors coming into them, and all of them would be creating parts. So this one is iron plates, all gets fed out, comes into the main storage unit, which hopefully I will get to upgrade at some point today, and they would come down into a feeder here and come up on the opposite side. Now this is taken onto the second floor, because what I plan on doing is extending the bus out from just giving me raw resources down the bottom to maybe some manufactured resources on another bus up top. Maybe instead of having all of the like assembler builds and the manufacturer builds, having all the prerequisite constructor or assembler builds, like making those parts to then feed into that, I may just have them being produced by some factory machines, come onto this bus and then get fed off into them as well. That'll save on some space, and it'll save on some power and save on some resources as well. We'll see. Well, I've no idea what pipes are really going to bring into this, so all I can do is test the theory out just now. But yeah, knowing me, eventually this is all going to get ripped down. But this is a project that I'm working on just now actually here, and it's going to be quite a big project. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. My plan is just to have one huge factory here, and we just go up the floors. This is what this is above as well. So like we'll have some more logistics taking materials up onto a second floor, which is technically between the 2 plates that you can see here, and then the plate on top, that's technically the second floor. So you know, every floor is kind of going to look similar to this, where I can look down and see things being made and passed underneath them. But I'm definitely going to go vertical, so I'm reckoning this build here is going to get really big, like height wise, rather than really big length or width wise. That's why we're kind of constrained in this area that we've got just now. I'm aware that I've got a big ass rock in the way here, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm just going to maybe need to ignore it whenever I get to it, but we'll worry about that when we do get to it. Yeah, we'll start off by making some iron rods here, I think. So let's just put down some new factory parts. The reason that this has got 3 to it, well, I mean, there is no real reason. I had the splitter come out, and it can get split into 3 ways, so I just decided to make 3 factories. That's all. I've not done any efficiency testing or calculations. I'm just going to wing it until I can get better upgrades. Oh, speaking of upgrades actually. Right, we're on tier 3, vehicular transport. All I need is another 200 iron rods. Let's do that quickly. And there we go. I'll send you off then. And that has now got trucks, I believe.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
I'm still really unsure about using trucks. I did in the other playthrough, but I found it was just more effective to bring resources back with long conveyor belts. I'll see how we go here, but I reckon I'm going to be a belt guy rather than a truck guy. What about... I can't choose tier 4 yet. Well, I can at least see what we can get in tier 4. So with tier 4 upgrades, I'm going to need some steel pipes in order to get advanced steel production. That's a shame. Improved melee combat. Oh, I could do that. Whenever this thing comes back in 3 minutes time, I might grab that, especially if I can get an upgraded Xenobasher. That's going to help with the nasties. Hypertubes, I'm a long time away from that, because encased industrial beams are the bane of everyone's life. If I thought reinforced iron plates were bad, that's nothing compared to these bad boys. I'm not looking forward to them. But it will be nice to get these hypertubes. And I can't do logistics free, which is a shame, because there's my industrial storage containers I keep complaining about. and mark-free conveyors, but I'm going to need steel beams and steel pipes. Okay, well, whenever this comes back, we'll get some improved melee combat, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's select that and send that off too. Sorry son, I know you just come back down, but you're about to go away again. Yep, right. Let's get a better Xenobasher.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
There we go, new big boy. Right, I need a skull to go hitting. Any doggos about? I see something up there. I'm sure it would like a beating. Oh dear, it's a lizard doggo. I'm really sorry, son. No, come on back. Come for a bashing. Those poles in here are a little bit annoying, just the power poles, but I can't really do much more with them. I'll need to get them connected up at some point, but for now, I will continue making the manufactured pieces here. Because this one here is going to be made for iron rods, I believe. Okay, so that'll give me room there for 3 items. Like this, I just want basically what I've built here replicated another twice, which requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces of room. Quite a big area, but it'll make us lots of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be the 6th one here. An issue here that I'm not sure how to have the resources come in. I've deliberately given myself 3 blocks kind of wide here, similar to how this is 3 blocks wide there on both sides for the items to come in from either end. I'm just not sure how to yet. I suppose that's one of the things I'll need to figure out sooner than later, sadly. And I also know that I can't have this here just now. I'm going to need to pull up some more buses first, otherwise we get little breakages like this, which are really irritating. So let's just get a huge big bus going here. Maybe I should have got some more reinforced iron plates so that I can make faster conveyors. A couple more. I don't think there's too many raw resources that I'm going to need to pull along. I've got your main ones, your iron, copper, coal, sulphur, I suppose rock quartz, and there is a new one, that bauxite. I'm sure bauxite's quite important for making aluminium. But I'm just not... I think maybe... Is it 12 lines I've got here now? I believe it is. I think that's a bit overkill, but I'd rather have too many than too little. I'm sure I can find a use for some of them. Okay, let's put down some more smelters here then. And to the side as well, we'll have another one doing 3. And we'll take our conveyor lift, put it down there, and that means we can siphon it from the bus here. It's another iron one, so that's okay. And we'll put down some logistics. We'll put down a nice splitter. I'm glad I've got that line down the bottom there so that I can do this a bit easier. Once you've got one down, the rest are nice and simple, and that's okay. And let's put down some more conveyor lifts here, and on you as well, and conveyor belt into you, and into you, and then a bit tight, but that should connect it there. So now if I can get up here, in fact I might need to make a little ramp to get up just now, and kind of position myself about in the middle. I think that's about right. Let's get another splitter down. Good, I can see that line, and that'll do it. And again, we'll take another conveyor lift down, facing the right way, and feed that straight into him. And if we had any iron ore coming from this line, it's now getting straight into those smelters there, so that's good. Let's put some constructors behind it. Right, into the side. You there. And you there, okay. Let's connect those ones up too. So you're still going to be doing iron. Oh yeah, because we did get that MAM research, I now have Caterium ingots that I can make from smelters, so that'll be handy as well. But you're doing iron for me in the meantime until I can get a Caterium plant up. And you guys are making lots and lots of iron rods for me. Put you guys up to each other. Doesn't really matter because it's essentially just one big long belt by doing this. Although a bit more tidier. Right, storage container can come here. We'll get another merger just put behind him to take in those resources there. We'll face him the right way. There we go. Pull this over into him. Connect you up into the storage. And I'll get rid of this here just so then I can get another conveyor lift down to feed it towards the main bus here. This will be going upstairs, so I'm going to now need to pull this over so onto the bottom bit here and then connect that up there. But that's essentially another mini factory producing some basic parts done for me. So that's nice. Let's put some nice walls around them too. We'll put some fences around this as well, just to kind of finish it off, so that I don't fall down there and get stuck forever. Although, if I do go down here, it's a bit tricky to get over this. Like, I can't just jump over it, but I can jump, crouch, and then get over it that way, or just slide under it. So I've still got enough room to slide underneath here and manoeuvre about if I really wished. Okay, that's finished all of those off, and let's see if we can now bring you up then. Although I don't really have a dedicated line that these are going to go on to. Maybe I should just do so. So this first line here will be for iron plates and a second line for iron rods. Okay, let's see if I can do this then without breaking too much. And we'll stand on the top of this and then hopefully get the merger put in from there. No little line to say that I'm going to connect up right? Oh, that's a shame. Gotta hope that's about right. And now you into there. Okay, so that should now be iron rods coming out on the second one whenever they start getting produced. If I've connected all that up right. Right, screws next. Right, we've come up against the big ass rock here. How am I going to get around this? Have I got enough to squeeze this screw factory in before I deal with that? Oh, please tell me I do. I think it's 6 I need. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, how many spaces then have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! The rock! Although it doesn't really affect it there. Ugh, goddamn rock. Wish I could TNT you, but you're un-TNTable. Ruining my plans! Actually, this is going to affect stuff because I'm going to need to pull the conveyor belt underneath here. I hope you're not going to interfere too much. You're being really, really inconvenient. Really inconvenient. That's screws now done. And we've got them going up into the third rung there. But I've run out of more reinforced iron plates, so I'm going to go back, get more of them, and we'll check on this awesome coupon shop at the same token. At the same token. Oh, it's a coupon. That joke doesn't make sense. You do have another coupon for me, and that's 9. Right, glass time. Give me this. And windowed walls. Get them in the cart. Yes, give me these, please. Buy all. There we go. Let's get straight back over here. Right, this is how this area is kind of looking just now. So let's put in some nice glass and see what it ends up like. Okay then, I think that doesn't look too bad then. The glass definitely gives us another little edge around there. Right, we've got a big open second floor here that we can put down our steel works. Now just to kind of get them into position, they are going to need foundries, which will require iron and copper, I believe, for steel ingots. Yes, so I'm going to need to pull both iron ore and coal. Oh no, sorry, coal, not copper ore. Iron ore and coal from this big bus down there and pull it up. Right, let's see how we're going to do this. May need to push that a bit further forward, but we'll see from there. So this means that we would have these lifts coming from the bottom here, but we're now going to need 2 Well, this is because of the wall there, that's fine. Remove that wall. Turn that round. Turn you round. Okay, and we'll do the same here. Get rid of you, and the same here. In fact, actually, can we do that? Because I'm not sure if these foundries are too big to put beside each other. Oh, they are. Quite chunky, actually. Maybe we might only be able to do one here. Right, I might need to position these a bit better. Right, that's a bit better then. They're a bit more spaced out, so I should be able to get the splitters in and working then. I believe that's them all now connected up, so I just need to actually connect them to the bus itself. Right, they are connected up, so we will come here and put down some constructors in front then. This might be a bit interesting placed as well because these are at the side. There we go. Right, so foundries are making steel ingots and they're now going to come over and let's start a steel beam process here. So you guys will all make steel beam for us. And the foundries are all doing steel ingots. And it is going to be a very similar process to downstairs iron, where from the constructors we're going straight into mergers. A little storage container there, and we'll finish this off with another merger at the back, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do to the rest of the steelworks along the top here. And on the opposite side there I'll get it built up as well, and we'll get some copper there, and then this whole place is really going to start looking a little bit better. And I'll get the buses fixed properly too. Yeah, hopefully this will be a start of the mega factory and I won't need to continue building anywhere else. But I'm sure I will eventually rip this all down and start over again, because that's how you do things in Satisfactory. You never just do things right once